friends, my name is Miss Godino. Today we are going to focus on counting with our fingers, okay? So the standard we are going to follow is KNR 5.4, and it is to fluently add and subtract within 5 using a variety of strategies, okay? So this is an anchor chart of the 3 ways we're going to learn how to count, how to add and subtract. So the first one we're going to focus on today is fingers. So we're going to use our hands to count. The next one we are going to use is called counters or manipulatives. And the third one we will do is by drawing pictures. But the one we're focusing on today is going to be our fingers. Let me see your fingers. Good job. Right, so now we're going to watch a song. And friends, y'all can stand up. Okay? Stand by your seats. And when the song starts, you can dance to the song.
How many fingers on one hand? How many fingers on one hand? How many fingers on one hand? Let's all count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many fingers on 2 hands? How many fingers on 2 hands? How many fingers on 2 hands? Let's all count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good job. You can clap.
Clap your hands. Clap, clap, clap your hands. Clap, clap, clap your hands. Clap your hands with me. Let's count our toes.
Oh, can I see your toes?
How many toes
No.
on 1 foot? How many toes on 1 foot? How many toes on 1 foot? Let's all count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many toes on 2 feet? How many toes on 2 feet? How many toes on 2 feet? Let's all count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stomp, stomp, stomp your feet. Stomp, stomp, stomp your feet. Stomp, stomp, stomp your feet. Stomp your feet with me.
Good job, everybody.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Good job. Everybody can go ahead and have a seat. All right. Now, okay, everybody's ready? Good job. So now, what is finger counting? Good job. So finger counting is when we use our fingers to show us numbers, okay? If I have 2 fingers up. How many fingers? 1, 2. 2 fingers, okay? And I add 1 more. So if I have 2 fingers up, see? 1, 2, and I add 1 more finger. How many fingers do I have now? Let's count. 1, 2, 3. Good job. We have 3 fingers. Now, let's say I have 2 fingers and I take 1 away. What does take away mean? Good job. Take away means we're moving one of the fingers away, so we don't need it anymore. It's gone away. So we have 2 fingers, and I take 1 away. How many fingers do we have now? If I have 2, and I take 1 away. 1. Good job. We have 1 finger. Now, let's solve these problems. So this in the middle, what letter does this look like? It looks like the letter T, but this is called a plus sign. Can you say plus? Plus. Good. So plus signs are there when we're putting 2 things together. So that means we are adding. So what does the plus sign mean? We're putting stuff together. Good job. So if we have 2 fingers and we add 2 more, we're putting them together. How many fingers do we have? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does that sound right to you guys? Let's look on our next slide. How many fingers are they holding up? 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job, boys and girls. Can you hold up 4 fingers to show me that you got 4? 4 fingers. Now let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now if I counted this finger already, am I going to count it again? No, because I already counted it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Now this next problem, this is called a minus sign. So remember, what is a plus sign? A plus sign means we're putting stuff together. Good job. Together. So minus sign means we are taking stuff apart. Good job. So we're subtracting. Can you say subtracting? Good. So the minus signs, we're taking stuff apart. Okay? So how many fingers do you see in this picture right here? Raise your hand. Okay, good job. Count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you hold up 5 fingers? 5 fingers. Okay, good job. Now if we're going to take away, how many fingers are they holding up here? 1. 1. So we're going to take away 1 finger. So go ahead and take 1 away. Look, watch me take 1 away. So that finger's not there anymore, okay? How many fingers do we have left? Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. 4 fingers. Let's see on this next page and see if our answer is correct. 4 fingers. Is this what we're holding up? 4 fingers. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. 4 fingers. Now we're going to practice adding with our fingers. So what does adding mean? What does it mean when we add stuff? Together. Can you say together? Together. So when we add, we're putting stuff together. What sign do we use? It's not a T. It looks like a T, but what is it called? A plus sign. Good job. A plus sign. Okay, so now everybody's going to get this sheet of paper. You should have hands on your sheet of paper. Okay, now let's look at our first problem. All right, boys and girls, look at your first problem. It'll be on the very top. We're looking at this first problem. So the first hand is holding up 1 finger. So 1 plus 1. Good job. 1 plus 1. So remember, plus means that we are adding, and adding means we're putting stuff together. Good job. So how many fingers do we have? Let's count. 1, 2. Good job. So right here, we're going to write a number 2. How do we write a number 2? Start up top, half a heart, and then a straight line back. Half a heart, and a straight line back. All right, let's give our friends a second to catch up. All right, and then once again, let me show you guys how to write a number 2. Half a heart and a straight line back. Half a heart and a straight line back. Okay? When you're done with problem number 1, I want you to give me a thumbs up. I see some of our friends still working. Let's not be rude and let them catch up. let's move on to number 2. Number 2. How many fingers is your first hand holding up? 1. Good job. Plus, remember, plus means we're putting stuff together. How many fingers is this hand holding up? 2. Good job. 2. So 1 plus 2. So that means we're going to put stuff together. So let's count. 1, 2, 3. Good job. 3. Can you say 3? 3. Good. All right. So for our 3s, it's around the tree, around the tree. That's how you make the number 3. 3. So again, boys and girls, around the tree, around the tree. That's how you make the number 3. Okay. If you are done with this problem, go ahead and give me a number 3 on your hand. 3. That'll show me that you're ready for problem number 3 as well. 3. Okay. So now let's go to the next problem. How many fingers is that first hand holding up? Okay, so 1 plus 3 fingers. 3. So now we're going to put them together. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. So this is how you write a number 4. Down and over and down some more. That's how you make the number 4. Okay, again. So down and over, down some more. That's how you make the number 4. Okay. So now we're going to practice subtracting our fingers. Now these pictures, are these pictures fingers? No, so we have to pay close attention. Okay? We're going to do the first 2 together. So look at your first one. So your first one has how many flowers? Let's count. 1, 2. Can you show me 2 flowers on your hand? 2. So now it says minus. Remember, minus means we're taking it away. We're taking it apart. So they're not going to be together anymore. They're going to be apart. So it says 2 minus 1. So how many are we going to take away? 1. So 2, and you take away 1. How many do we have left? 1. Good job. Write your number 1. It's just a straight line down. Okay. Now we're going to go to our next one. So this says 4 minus 3. So we're going to start with 4 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job. 4. So then it says Minus, remember, minus means we're taking away, we're taking it apart. 3. So go ahead and take away 3. 1, 2, 3. So how many do we have left? 1. Good job. 1. Okay. So now let's go to the next one. So this one says it's 3. Go ahead and show me 3 fingers. 3. Okay. Now it says take away 3. So we have 3 fingers and take away 3. 1, 2, 3. How many fingers do I have up now? None. What number means none or nothing? 0. 0, 0. Who remembers what a 0 looks like? Good job. A 0 is just a circle. A circle, friends. A circle. 0. Okay. So now let's go to this next problem, and then you're going to do the last one. You're going to do these last 2 by yourself. Okay? So then during these next few minutes, I would give them a few minutes to do the last 2 of the addition problems and the subtraction problems by themselves to kind of test their knowledge and see where they're at and if they understand the concepts of what I'm teaching them. Alright friends, when you're done, go ahead and hold 4 fingers up. 4 fingers. Is everybody done with their problems, their addition and their subtraction? Yes? Alright, so I want my first row. I want you to grab your 2 papers and go put them in your cubby. And then come to the carpet. So cubby, carpet. Okay? My row 2. Go put your papers in your cubbies and then come to the carpet. Okay? Row 3, cubbies, and then carpet. And my row 4, cubbies and carpets. All right, now boys and girls, how should we sit on the carpet? We should sit on the carpet. Crisscrossed applesauce and our hands in our laps. Good job. All right, friends. So now we're going to turn and talk. What did we learn about today? Go ahead and whisper to your neighbor and tell them what you learned today. Okay? Now, I want you to raise your hand. And I'm going to call on somebody. So listen to the question. What math problem did you solve with your fingers today? All right, so I'm going to call on Leah. Good job, Leah. That was a really fun math problem. Who remembers what 3 take away 3 was? So we have 3 fingers and we take away 3. Who remembers what this number means? If If I have 3 fingers and I take 3 away, that means I have 0. Good job. 0. 0 means nothing. Nothing. Okay? Now, I want you to turn to your partner again and tell them, what was your favorite part of the finger math today? You want to know what my favorite part was? Mine was the song when we got to stomp around. Who likes to stomp around and get their little wiggles out? Yes, good, good. All right, friends, so now I want everyone from my my row 1 to stand up and quietly go back to your seats. Good job. Now my row 2, I want you to stand up and clap to your seats. Good job. My row 3, I want you to hold up 4 fingers when you go to your seat. 4 fingers. Good job. In my last group, my row 4, stand up and let's stomp back to our seats. So stand up and stomp. Stomp, 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 stomp. Good job.